When they say democracy, what do you think? Voting rights, elections, and elected legislature? Democracy in the UK has been evolving. Before 1867, working class men could not vote. Before 1884, agricultural laborers could not vote. And before 1918, women could not vote. Before 1918, you had to be a property owner to have a right to vote, making their democratic system based on feudalism. Even today, the House of Lords have members of the peers. In the German Empire, the Reichstag had elected representatives, but they did not elect the Chancellor, had no rights on foreign policy, and were mostly members of the nobility. Something similar happened in the Indian princely states. There were people's assemblies called Prajamandal in Rajput states, which tried to limit their rulers' power. Similarly, a representative assembly was set up in Mysore in 1881, which advised the Maharaja and his Diwan on governance, finance, and legislation. Similarly, there were legislative councils in the princely states of Travancore, Pudukkottai, Cochin, and Praja Sabha in Jammu and Kashmir, Dhara Sabha in Baroda, and so on. And there was one tiny state called Aundh where a Swaraj constitution was set up. This constitution was drafted by Mahatma Gandhi and gave people right to vote their government. So a democratic evolution was a high possibility in Indian kingdoms with time, and definitely didn't require a foreign rule to introduce the idea. In fact, the British rule denied democratic rights to Indian citizens. If India had evaded colonization in the 18th century, Indian nations would have evolved into democracies. Something like this happened in my novel. Read Expedition to an Alternate Swarajya, available on Amazon, Flipkart, and Ocean Press.